All right, we got to talk about Lunar. Intuitive Machines. It's one of the most trending stocks out there. It has 48 million volume here. And if you look at the past days, this thing, I mean, this thing has just outrageously freaking moved up. I remember this thing way back. We alerted this one in the Discord. As you can see, when price got close to the ATR4, which is this lower band, it's an extreme oversold type pattern. And what I liked about it a lot is you had time distance away from the EMA 20, lots of volume on this stock. So it realistically, it kind of like reversed to the mean a whole lot faster. So that's why volume is very nice to look into. So we haven't hit the so we if you're looking at my chart, I like to look at the EMAs, the ATR4 bands, and then the KDJ over here. So if we use this as scenario as an example, we haven't touched the EMA from 530. As you can see, we clearly hit it, and we have to hit it. And so we clearly hit it right over here on 702. Anything that don't touch in 2 months is long. So looking at the past, it totally makes sense why this right here, we explode up and we go all the way back down. Do we have to touch the EMA 20 in a very rapid, short amount of time? Absolutely not. I'm not saying if you hit this, you have to go back down. My short-term correction to the mean is your EMA 5. I'd like to have that there because usually what happens is, and what did happen is, we touched this EMA 5, we had the bounce, and then we come tumbling back down to the 10, and then the 20. We have a long lower wick, which is a very bullish type candle, and we come all the way back up. And if you look at these percentage gains, if you looked at the EMA 20 all the way up to here, that was a 33% move. You know, anybody would love that. That's an extremely nice move right there. But let me look at the past, and I show you where a lot of people got back holding this. Unfortunately, a lot of people, I did short Lunar. I play both sides of the coin. If something is presenting a short, and if it's like overextended like this type of pattern, then I look for that reversion to the mean. A lot of people bought way up in here. If you look, $13, and now went, even with this big pump, it was at $4, and at a low, it went to $3. So you're like, but so you might ask, well, why would you short this thing? Well, when you have time distance away from the 5 and the 10, as you can see, price hits this upper band, it goes back to the 5, it's this, and hits this, and hits this, and it can definitely do that when there's a news type event. This was landing on the moon. It was definitely something that's going to have a big reaction type move, but as you can see, same type of pattern. We hit the ATR4, come back to the EMA 5, have our fake bounce, and then we come heading back down to the 20. And if it hits the 20, I always tell people the story's over. We have to wait for what the stock wants to do. That is when Frodo throws the ring in the fire, you know, and then there's a whole new story after that. So what happens is it either consolidates like it did here, and it's extremely boring, or it makes its move down, and eventually over time we kept going down and down. And is it going to be different for this type of scenario? Who's to say? But as you can see, when price don't hit the EMA 5, 10, and 20, anything long that don't touch the EMA 10 in 1 month is long, 208 all the way to 226. It was getting there. But when you see this big type of overextension move, it was definitely due for a pullback. So and also I want to show you guys this too. If you ever see a weekly candle, and this is why it was one of the best shorting opportunities, as you can see, when you see a weekly candle above it, this was when it first started, so you're always getting these massive spikes. But this was the moon landing right in here, way up in $13. Look at this massive weekly candle. You see how it goes above it on a weekly candle? It is super hard to sustain that move. I very rarely see that, and what happens is it a short-term correction, it just plummets down under it, and that's why that was a good opportunity. Whereas this one, we are not even close to the ATR4 in the weekly. So this has definitely room to go up. If we go from this low to the high, that's a 92% gain. I'm not saying it's going to do that because there's got to be an extremely good catalyst to make that do that. But this is the daily. As you can see, we have nice resistance right up here on the 612. It gets close, it comes back down, and where do we go back to? The EMA 5. So I will say this, for me, one of the best setups if you did get it down here. Obviously, no one knows the future that it can keep pumping like this. I would have taken the gains at the 20. And these are the type of the gains I alert in my Discord. If you go from the low to the high to the 20, that is a 23% type of move. And then it kept going higher and higher. That was a 42. Just for kicks and giggles, let's just see a if we held it all the way to the top, that was a 89% move. So these are the type of patterns that will make you a lot of money. You have these big oversold patterns. People think, oh, that this is things going to zero. So what happens is I buy when price is depressing, it keeps going down. I look for around that 1 month for the EMA 10, 603 to 628. So I would have, probably would have bought around it down in here in this area on the ATR4, scaled some out at the 10 and then the 20. So yeah, guys, this is a very nice stock. I love the volume. I love the company. I love the future of it. So I just want to make a understanding. A lot of people are like, well, should I buy this type? Well, let's look at the trend channel too. This will help you guys a lot and be like, well, what's the trend at right now? You have the lows from here, and if you draw from the highs here, you can clearly see there's clear resistance here, and then there's clear support down in this area, and that's going to be respected. If it ever hits down in this area, you can resume the uptrend. Can it break the channel? Absolutely, and that's why you have a stop loss. Same thing for here. It can break the top channel and keep going higher. So this is the channel we're in. It's very bullish. It's definitely not in a downtrend. We broke that downtrend when we broke these highs here, and as you can see, there's clear resistance here and support there. So if you guys want to join the Discord and see my alerts, see the stocks I'm in, see my strategy, get your chart set up like this, how to draw trend channels, how to use the EMAs, how to use time distance, how to use the bands properly, because this is just a very basic understanding on how to do it. Click the link down below in the YouTube comments, and it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. It's super easy to join. Please read how to subscribe if you have an Android. You will have to use your browser on your Android, or just use a computer. Avoid scammers. I'll never trade your account or DM you or message you first. Read the testimonies. Lots of people have returned red accounts into green in a short amount of time doing this strategy. If you click on the server shop in the top left, this is the easiest way to subscribe. We have swing trading and day and swing trading plus. The day and swing trading plus is only $12 a month, and I repeat, $12 a month, and you get swing trades, day trades, entries, and exits to your phone with a live stream that I do about every day, and a journal that I record my trades, that I win over 95% of my trades doing this simple strategy that anyone can do. If you do subscribe, do it on your computer. It's the cheapest. You'll avoid the iOS fee, and it'll be a flat rate of $12. You won't pay anything more than that. I think you guys are going to like this. This works on any strategy. Day trades are obviously my best. That's why I recommend it. I can show you a brief scenario of why these day trades are the best. Here's my swing trading recordings that I've been doing, and then here's my day tradings. I won about 15 in a row, making 10 to 20% gains. Here and there I manage my losses, but as you can see, the green is just absolutely amazing, and if you have a small account, this can make you money very fast. I have one of my clients that transformed that made about 4K in a month with a very small account and not using much money at all. So when I mean not much, I mean like $1,000. I was able to do 1,000 to 3,000 this last month, and what I'm doing is I'm always paying myself. I keep starting back at the 1K challenge. I think this is one of the best strategies, guys. I just want to go over Lunar. It's not really a buy setup for me. If we go below the EMAs, like this type of pattern, we have nice time distance, the stock is depressing, then I like to buy it. That's really how you get away from these falling knives that happen. Nobody thought this stock would have plummeted down from here all the way to $3. No one could have predicted that. My system told me that, hey, there's due for a correction, because this right here and on the weekly coincided in the upper band touch, and as you can see, this was a big plummet down. We made massive money on puts in the Discord, if you remember way back. So as you can see, if you go way back here just to the EMA 20, that was a 53% drop. So that was very good money for puts. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a like, subscribe, comment. I'm looking forward to the future of this. I like the company, but I just wanted to show you guys my system, what I look to do for it. And if you guys want to join the Discord, it's super cheap compared to what a lot of Discords I've been in. I've lost tons of money. The best thing about this Discord is I'm going to teach you guys how I fish, teach you guys how to trade, and it's super easy to do. Anybody can learn this. All right, guys, give this video a like, subscribe, comment. Hope to see you in the Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next video.